Catatumbo, Colombia, is a region in crisis. A wave of violence is sweeping across the land. Armed groups terrorize the population. Innocent civilians are caught in the crossfire. The situation is urgent. For months, the ELN and the 33rd Front have clashed. Their battlefield, the homes and lives of everyday Colombians. Every day, the sound of gunfire echoes through the streets. Families huddle in fear, uncertain of their future. The Colombian government is struggling to contain the violence. They are outmatched and outgunned. International organizations are stepping in to help. The Organization of American States, OAS, has issued a desperate plea for peace. The world cannot stand idly by. We must act now to stop the bloodshed. The people of Catatumbo deserve a chance at peace. Maria, a mother of 3, shares her story. Every night I pray for the safety of my children. We live in constant fear, she says. Children like Maria's are afraid to go to school. A local teacher explains, many students have stopped coming to class. The fear is too great. The local economy is in shambles. Markets are empty and businesses are closing. We can't get supplies. People are too scared to come out, says a shop owner. Community leaders are calling for immediate action. Aid workers are doing their best, but it's not enough. The people of Catatumbo are resilient. They are fighting for their right to live in peace. Despite the violence, there is hope. The people of Catatumbo deserve a chance at peace. Who are these groups tearing Catatumbo apart? The ELN, or National Liberation Army, is a leftist guerrilla group. They have been fighting the Colombian government for decades. Founded in 1964 by Fabio Vázquez Castano, the ELN was inspired by the Cuban Revolution. They follow Marxist-Leninist principles and aim to establish a socialist state. The 33rd Front is a dissident group. They broke away from the Farc, a larger guerrilla organization, after a peace deal in 2016. The Farc, or Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, was founded in 1964 as well. They also followed Marxist-Leninist ideology and sought to overthrow the government. Both groups are vying for control of Catatumbo. They want the region for its strategic location. Catatumbo is a major drug trafficking route. It is also rich in natural resources. The ELN and the 33rd Front profit from extortion and illegal mining. The presence of these armed groups has devastated the region. They recruit children as soldiers. They force farmers to grow coca, the raw material for cocaine. They threaten anyone who opposes them. Their activities have crippled the local economy, leaving communities impoverished. The Colombian government has tried to negotiate with both groups, but these talks have failed to produce a lasting peace. The violence continues to escalate. The Organization of American States, OAS, has condemned the violence in Catatumbo. The OAS is a regional organization. It promotes peace and democracy in the Americas. It has called for an immediate ceasefire between the ELN and the 33rd Front. The OAS has also offered to mediate peace talks. It wants to help the Colombian government find a peaceful solution, but the OAS cannot do it alone. It needs the support of the international community. The OAS has called for an end to human rights abuses. It has urged all parties to respect international humanitarian law. It has demanded that civilians be protected from the violence. The OAS has a history of successful mediation efforts. In Guatemala, it played a crucial role in the peace process. Similarly, in Nicaragua, the OAS helped to broker peace. However, the situation in Catatumbo presents unique challenges. The region's complex dynamics make mediation difficult. Despite these challenges, the OAS remains committed to peace. It continues to seek support from the international community. The goal is to bring lasting peace to Catatumbo and beyond. The international community has not remained silent. Various countries and organizations have expressed their concern over the situation in Catatumbo. The United Nations has called for an immediate end to the violence and has offered to support peace negotiations. The European Union has also condemned the actions of the armed groups and has pledged humanitarian aid to the affected regions. These international efforts are crucial in bringing attention to the crisis and pressuring the armed groups to come to the negotiating table. However, the road to peace is long and fraught with challenges. The international community must remain steadfast in its support for the people of Catatumbo. Amidst the turmoil, stories of resilience and hope emerge from Catatumbo. Local organizations have been pivotal in providing support to affected families.
We will not give up. Our community is strong and united, says Maria Lopez, a local leader.
Despite everything, we find ways to smile and support each other, shares Juan Perez, a community member.
These efforts and stories of resilience are a testament to the unyielding spirit of the people of Catatumbo. Amid the violence, there are glimmers of hope. The Colombian government has made progress in tackling the humanitarian crisis. They have set up shelters for displaced families. They are providing food, water, and medical care to those in need. International aid organizations are also on the ground. They are working tirelessly to alleviate the suffering, but the needs are immense. More resources are desperately needed. The people of Catatumbo have shown incredible resilience. Despite the violence, they are determined to rebuild their lives. They are calling for peace. We must listen to their pleas.